Up in the sky, far away, there's a magical world where we play. So come along with me, and you'll be happy.
Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is of course Cub, and welcome to our Be Happy Let's Play adventure, where last time I was not so happy. I pretty much got the world wrecked within the first 20 seconds when I opened up some lucky blocks, and they weren't so lucky, and that ruined everything for me. I couldn't think, I couldn't see clearly, my toes went numb, and my left side went numb, and everything got cold, and I heard voices of dead people. It was very strange, and I just had to, the episode was 10 minutes long? I just had to get away. Clear my mind. What I ended up doing was watching some Rick and Morty, which is always good because it's so weird. It helps you get grounded in reality. And once I was grounded in reality, I did a little bit of work and I rebuilt our world. So this is what happened when the lucky blocks, or should I say the unlucky blocks, wreaked havoc on the world. I've left it as a monument to what happened. I've left it as a monument to the bad things that can go wrong. And I present to you the new world, newly redesigned. I hope that you all like it. This is basically what we've got here. This is what I've been striving to create for the last few hours. And we've got, basically I just took some stone, and using the stone, we chiseled it into this pretty cool looking block here. And then of course we couldn't have cobblestone railing, so I switched over to jungle wood. And this took several hours, but it was very calming. And it's not really a whole lot. Oh, and also I made this over here. I believe this had a name. If I tap 0, that might bring it back up. But then again, something bad might happen. Last time I hit 0, it made things crash. Ugh. We just won't do it. We're not going to worry about it. We're not going to have our Will Ya tooltips up for this episode because it might break the game, and I don't feel like dealing with that right now. Do not feel like dealing with that. So, quick tour. This is where the bed is. We'll go ahead and use that right now because it's getting dark. I've tried to make sure monsters can't spawn because that was a problem I was having during the redesign, so I've put a lot of torches everywhere. I've got some plans to do away with those in the future, though. So we, of course, got platform 9 and B quarters. We have the botanical gardens. We'll come back to that in a minute. And we've got this new area over here where hopefully in future we'll be opening lucky blocks given to us by our live viewing audience, who is currently chatting away on my other monitor, considering whether or not they're going to donate a dollar to give me a lucky block to potentially ruin my world. And before we should probably make sure that that's actually on. So we're going to do pay to spawn on. There. Got it. Set to go there. So I've done a bit more work in this episode. I have gotten I've redid all the bees. So all of these are empty now, except for these down here, which are busily generating some nugs for us. So we got plenty of ores, because we've been living in an ore-free world for a long time. Ore-free. Also, this one here is just making forest drones. We'll come back to that also here in a moment. Throw all these items. Oh, I actually need to keep that redstone. So, progression has come to a standstill because I need to figure out how to use the begonias. All right, now if we take a look inside of the quest book, which has been written, it's useless. The quest book does not explain things well enough, even if you read through it multiple times. For instance, open this guy up, begonia. Finally, it's time to generate mana. The best way is to use bees. Obviously, it's BeeHappy. I'm giving you a set of 8 begonias. Yeah, didn't exactly tell us how to do that, but okay. So you can produce some mana to advance and finally get some petals. Petals are necessary. We'll get to those here in a second. Next up, botanic. Gene sampler. I'm sorry, scroll up. Getting a botanic drone is easy. Get a rooted drone and simply drop it into a mana pool. Get a rooted drone and do a what now? Huh? No, hold on. Now that only works. The mana pool thing only works if we have mana. How do we get mana? I'm glad you asked. We throw bees onto the what is this stuff? Begonias, right? And it should theoretically put some mana in here, and you link these together, but oh wait, no, that doesn't work. No, that doesn't work because the book doesn't explain that in the Lexica whatchamacallit Botania, you have to have a mana spreader to make that work. You have to have the mana spreader to collect the mana and then move it over into the other thing, but in order to do that, we have to have a mystical paddle. I gotta have a paddle. How do you get a paddle? You get a paddle from a flower. Or, we could, according to this thing, use it right here. If we just take a look in here, set of 8 begonias, you can produce some mana to advance, get some petals. How do you get the petals, though? How do you get the petals? You don't. It doesn't explain it. It does not explain it. I've read through it 100. Listen to this. Getting a botanic drone is easy. Get rid of drone. Simply drop it in the mana pool. Okay, we'll try that in a second. We'll get to that here in a minute, okay? I'm a little ragey right now, so just roll with me on this one. Use your new botanic drone, put it in the genetic sampler. All right, so it assumes we have this botanic drone. It just assumes that worked. And try to get the gene sample that has the species botanic. This may take a few tries. We have to do this several times. Why? I don't know. After that, combine it with a genetic template. Put that in the genetic imprinter with the Rocky Princess, this one right here, that it's going to give us when we give it this gene sample that we took. Now you have a full botanic bee. Okay, that's great. One more problem, though. We're not done yet. We only have enough redstone to get this one rooted queen. All right, after that, we have 8 pieces of redstone left, but that's not enough to make any more bees. So after we do this, we're out of redstone. We will not be able to advance Mutatron any more bees. That'll be it for us. No more advanced production. So you understand what I'm going through right now. I'm just mad, a little angry, a little ragey. But you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. That's what we're gonna do. Chat's having a lovely conversation about where everyone's from. That's what the live chat's doing. What am I doing? I'm doing it. I've done it. I hit the rooted queen. This is happening. There's no turning back now. We're just, there we go. Rooted queen. What do we do with it? We're gonna need some drones. You throw that in there. This has all the upgrades. It doesn't have, now it's got that. So just, there it goes. It's happening. It's supposed to be doing something. It doesn't look like anything's happening. Energy required. Good. Nothing's happening, though. You rooted queen. You should be doing something. You need to hop to it. You need to make me a drone. So while we're waiting on that, one thing we can do. One thing that we can do for certain is build something. If we go to machinery, open this up here, take a look. Is it machinery? It's not machinery, is it? No, it's industrial factory. We can build climate control. It's a repeatable quest. Why would we want to do a repeatable quest? Because it'll give us some of these things. Do we want to do that? No. No, because we don't need any of these things. We still don't know what any of these things do. They haven't helped us any. They haven't helped us at all. Look at all these things in here. Help. If we give it a cobblestone, it'll give us a chocolate bar. What good is that going to do? It's not going to do us any good at all. None of this is going to do us any good. It's impossible to do any of these things. Coal. A carbon drone. How do you get a carbon drone? You want to look up carbon drone? Guess what? We can't make one anyway because we have no more redstone. All right, so even if we wanted to get a carbon drone, oh, look at that. It's going to require some Lexica Botanica stuff. Well, then we better. Or we could use a Stanum drone and a Spiteful Princess, but how are we supposed to get that? Look at all this nonsense. That one can only be gotten doing this. I'm tired of this mod pack. I'm tired of it. I would have rather done bees in the ground where I could wander off and I can find redstone. But no, we're in the sky. We're in a freaking sky where when Lucky Blocks spawn, they blow up the world. I mean, I did get $6 worth of dough or tips from it, so that was nice. But still, what are you doing? Give me a drone, darn it. You stupid rooted rigger. And then what? We're just supposed to throw it in this mana pool? I'm pretty sure the mana pool is supposed to have mana in it. How do you get mana in a mana pool? I'm glad that you asked. You didn't ask, but I'm going to assume you did. If we take a look here at mana pool, let's just read through the book. All right, the mana pool is, simply put, a storage of mana. Thank you. Should be storage device for mana, but whatever. Mana can be inserted into it by using a mana spreader. Again, can't make one of those. And any adjacent mana spreaders will pull mana from it to increase their internal buffer automatically. Any functional flowers require a nearby mana pool to draw mana. Blah, 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 blah. Mana pools come in 2 varieties, a weaker diluted variety, which only stores a small amount. Blah, 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 blah. Boom. Mana pool. Got one. All right? Mana spreader. Can't do it because this is the recipe. We can't get these stupid pedal things. But you know what? Whoever made this mod pack and made this excellent book here doesn't feel like we need to know that information. According to them, this is all we need. Everything we need is right here and then right down here. So we're just gonna roll with it. Just gonna go with it. What have you given me? Have you given me a rooted drone yet? Good. All right, so remember what the book said. Let's just what the book said. Let's just look at what this. Getting a botanic drone is very easy. Get a rooted drone. We got one. Drop it into a mana pool. Doesn't say anything about actually generating mana. Doesn't specify how one goes about doing that. Just says, you know what, do this. So you know what, we're gonna do it. I've done it. It's in there. Now what? I don't know. I've got all these forest drones. We should just throw a forest drone over here. It says these things should absorb the forest drones, right? It's not. Not gonna do it. Look at this. Look, I've got this wand thing. I've got this wand thing. Do I maybe connect them? Do I go do? Is that what I do? Is that no, that's not what you do. You have to have the spreader. Look there, it even shows it right there. It just shows X on the spreader that we're supposed to have. Because we don't have one. Because we don't have a spreader. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. The game is broken, and whoever made it hasn't bothered to fix it. It doesn't explain to us how we're supposed to get mana. Look, it goes directly from here, giving you a set of 8 begonias, so you can produce some mana to advance and finally get some petals. That's all it tells us. That's all it tells us. All right, so what do we... Oh, maybe we need to use all 8 begonias. Maybe we should just get all 8 of our begonias. We've wasted all our redstone now to get this stupid rooted drone, and we thought that was going to be enough, but apparently it's not. Let's just put all of our begonias... Darn you. Trying to have a rage here. Please cooperate. Put all 8 begonias around this thing. Look at that. Look at all the begonias around this mana pool. It's so unnecessary. It's so ridiculous. Let's try it again with these forest drones. Let's just chunk them down there. Forest drones, why don't you get sucked up in there? Why don't y'all do something? Why don't you're not going to do anything. As I was saying, though, and now the live chat. Look at the lovely live chat. Look at them. God bless their hearts. They're trying to be helpful here. They're trying to be helpful. They're telling me I need a mana spreader. Like they don't even know. Like they don't even know what goes into a mana spreader. As previously mentioned, it requires mystical white petals. We don't have any. We don't have any. There's no way to get them. There's just no freaking mystical white unless we have a botanic queen, which we can't get unless we already have some petals. Is everyone here seeing the problem that we're going through? A Blossom Queen. There's even a Blossom Queen. Everyone else, are we all suffering along with me? Are we good? Are we fine? Can we all just agree that this is just... You can't use Botania. You don't say I can't use Botania. Look, I'm not the one who made this mod pack. Someone else did. You would assume that before publishing it, they would have had this worked out, but apparently they don't. It's magic. Look, it just goes directly from here. Look, just read this. 8 begonias so you can produce some mana to advance and finally get some petals. I can't, though. It gave me just... Wait a minute, what's this, spreader? Oh, it gave me 2 mana spreaders? Oh, it's given me 2 mana spreaders. Wait, I've been given mana spreaders. Well, what happened to them? Where are they? If it's given them to me, where are they? Oh my good gosh. So this quest right here that says spreader apparently gives you 2 mana spreaders. All right, then. Well, you know what? Just moving right along here. Nothing... I knew that. I knew those were in there this whole time. I was just playing a game. Funny, wasn't it? Funny! Oh, so funny. Okay. Good times. That was fun. That was... Cubs a funny guy. So now what? We just, you to here, and then you to... Do you go to here? How does this work? How do I connect you guys? Y'all connected up? I don't even know how to connect you guys. Do I need to turn you around? I don't... Let's just freaking take a nap. It's dark. And then after that... After that, we'll just... I feel so happy right now. Like, I'm just, like, all of a sudden the clouds... Well, the clouds haven't cleared. It's still raining. Oh my gosh, no, the clouds have cleared! Oh, happy day! Oh, happy day! So now what? These things should suck up the bees, right? Bind flowers to the spreaders and make the spreaders face the pool. Oh my gosh. Wait, did the bees disappear? Oh dear. Oh, hot dog. Okay, well, how do I make these guys face this thing? All right, I don't know what I'm doing at this point. I honestly don't. I just don't. How do I do this? I'm assuming there's mana in there now. You need to turn around. Let's get rid of this thing. Okay, you need to... Oh gosh. All right, yeah, turn around. No, look, face this direction. I need you to turn this way. What are you doing? I'm gonna break you. I'm sorry. This has to be done. Maybe with a different tool. There you go. All right, we'll try facing it down in the other direction. Right. It doesn't have to be right next to it, does it? We'll hope not. We've got some more of the... We'll collect all of these. This is ridiculous. We don't need all these things down here. I don't think it benefits us to have a lot of them. Okay? Now, I'm getting some great instructions from the live chat here. They're giving me some good directions. Right-click them. Right-click the pull. Okay. We've got this thing. I think that's bound. That looks fine. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and then we have this thing. We'll just throw this thing on the ground. And then we'll just throw some bees down, and we'll see what happens. We got tons of bees. We'll just go ahead, and we'll see what we've got going on. We've got tons of crumbling drones. We'll just come over here with crumbling drones. We'll throw them down. We'll see where that gets us. So, in a theoretical world that none of this has been tested in, it should start filling this thing with mana. Right? Unless this has to, like, be connected. Oh, this shows that it's got some mana now, doesn't it? Is that what that means? You have no mana. Oh my gosh, it has mana! What does that sound? What is that sound? I don't know what that sound is. Weird. Okay, well, we'll put down some more of these. Oh, is that this thing? Is that this thing making all that noise? Now, do I have to connect these all? I think I might. I don't. It seems to be fine. It seems like they've next to the spreader. Yeah, look at that. It sucked up all the bees. Good. Let's take the bees, and we'll throw them all down there. There you go. There's all the bees. All the bees you could ever want. Jeez, that sound effect, though. Sounds like there's some kind of monster walking around out here. Which could be the case. I wouldn't know. Look at that. Alright, so this is filling up now with mana. So, we're supposed to throw the rooted drone into there now that it's got mana. It's telling me not to, though. It's giving me a big cross saying nope. Maybe we have to wait until it's like a certain level of fullness. Let's go ahead and we're going to check the quest book again. Okay, so... produce some... Okay, yeah, so we use the bees. We're using the bees. The live chat's making fun of me again, but I'm telling you, I know what I'm doing. We throw the bees right over here. They get sucked up into these things, and then they get shot into the mana pool, and that produces mana, and then at some point, we throw this thing into the mana pool. According to this... Not this book, but this book. If we take just one quick look. Yeah, rooted drone. Simply drop it in the mana pool, but we have to wait until there's more mana. I don't know how much mana. Not entirely sure how this all operates. What I do know is that there's fewer bees over here than there was before. There's way fewer. So we're going to plant down this other guy here. Facing toward... Nope, you've done wrong. Look at what you've done. You see what you've done to me? Look at the issues you've caused. Why? Why would that be what I want you to do? Turn sideways. Turn the other... You know what? Darn you. Let's try... You've done it again. Look at what you're doing to me. You're embarrassing me. I'm on the internet for crying out loud. There you go. Alright, and then we'll take the 3 of these. And I don't think it matters how many of these you put around these guys, but whatever. Alright, and then we'll set you up here. Okay, great. You're going to do it anyway. Doesn't even matter. Hop back over here. What else do we have? We have a lot of water drones we're not using. Don't need any of these water drones. Alright, you know what? Here y'all go. There you go. All of you, just get right on over there. And do your things. Good. No! Whoa! No, give me that one! Woo! Oh, great. Well, we picked up all the water drones. So, mana pool is filling up, but it is very slow going. Oh my good gosh, it's slow going. How long is this going to take? This is going to take a while, isn't it? Do I just wait it out? How do I have any more extra bees I'm not using? Got tons of forest drones. How many forest drones do we... Oh my gosh, the forest drones take the whole stack. You know, just take them all over here. Look at that, great. It sucked them all up. We'll do that again. Throw some over here. And we're going to assume that's going to be good. And then we'll come back over here and we'll do the same with these. There you go. Take all the forest drones. There we go. Wow. Okay. After this, we have some sort of quest to get mystical flowers. After getting the bee, you now have all the petals that you could ever want. Use the bee to make a lot of petals. You might also convert another bee to botanic as well to help increase the rate that you receive petals. This game really cares a lot about petals. That's absurd. It looks like we're going to get into Thaumcraft next. Not something I care to get into. Floating thermally? Well, we're no longer generating mana. Because we no longer have any bees over here to generate mana from. Darn it. I mean, we have tons of bees, but you know, I guess if we just keep one of everything, one of every drone, we'll be fine. So we'll just... Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll just keep one of every drone. It'll be fine. The rest of them we'll go throw over here and we'll sacrifice. Right? That makes sense. That makes sense to me. That's what we'll do. Even these special ones, right? Like these rarer ones. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Look at this. This is fine. This is a good idea. This can't go wrong. This is brilliant. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with this. Oh my gosh, it's ready! It's finally consumed enough to do... Well, it's just... Whoa, we've got... A diligent drone. Wait, what? What? What's happening? That's not right. That's not what you were supposed to do. What have you done? Why have you done this? Where's my mutable, water, meadows, unusual, unweary, mystical, diligent? You weren't supposed to give me diligent drones. I followed the directions in the book. I followed the directions in the book. I did it right. I used a mana, a rooted drone and drop it into a mana pool. I did it. I did that. I did. Where did they? I had a rooted drone. I had it. And it didn't work. This is the most miserable stream I've ever made in my life. I've never felt this miserable while streaming before in my life. I'm tired of this entire series. I would rather be playing anything else right now. The only reason I'm still playing this is because, I don't know, for some reason I feel dedicated to it. Like I have to finish it. And I guess I'm going to. I could always hope that maybe Ralph falls out of the sky and blows everything up. Not Ralph. Ralph wouldn't do that. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he would. It'd be nice if he did. It seems more likely that... Hey, Raymond Card! This is a base for the Remnant. Want to come blow it up? It's worth a try. It was worth a try. I thought I'd try. Lucky Blocks blew it up last time. Wish I had more Lucky Blocks. This is good. I like this. This is clearing my mind quite a bit. I feel relaxed. I feel refreshed. I feel as though I'm really getting somewhere with my time and all my effort. I don't feel like any of this has been for naught. I don't feel like quitting the mod pack anymore. I feel like just giving up on bees and doing this full time. Because this right here, this is where it's at. Just killing things and watching them die. To feel the life force drain out of them and know that that's what I did, that I made that happen. It's good. It's really good. I like that. Are you ready now for these? You ready now for these? You're not ready now for these at all, are you? Not ready in the least. I see how it is then. Look, I can't use any of these bees because we might need them. I can't use any of these bees either. So we're at a point where we can no longer generate any more mana. We don't have any spare bees either. Well, I mean, we've got the bees that we want to use, but... we got so many rooted drones now. That's the thing. Got tons of rooted drones. Just throw it in there anyway. Whatever. Look at that. Just do something. Why don't you guys take some of these too? I've got so many of them, they're not doing anything. Take them. I leave you. This is what I think about you. I hate you. Alright, what kind of bees breed a lot? Let's see, do we have any queens? Forest queens. You get over here, you get in there. Make me some drones. Need some drones. And upgrade the mana spreaders. To what effect? To what effect would we upgrade the mana spreaders? Is that in the Lexiconica Botania? Mana spreaders. Yeah, look at that. Mana spreader. Mana. Right-clicking on the spreader with a piece of wool will sleeve it. Aside from making it look fancier, it'll also muffle the sound when a burst is shot. Well, that's pretty useless. That's very useless. What is this? A pulse mana spreader, though. Oh, that's different. Redstone. And what does that do? By combining a mana spreader with a piece of redstone, it's possible to create a pulse mana spreader, which at the same name of 5 fires when given a redstone pulse. Well, that's not useful. That's not useful at all. Not useful in the least. Good grief. Everything here is going to require us to make new bees, and we're out of redstone, so we can't do it. Everything here, well, most of everything here. I mean, unless we can build a block of... Oh my gosh, we can do this one. Holy crud! We have iron! I can make a block of this stuff. Look at this. I did it. I made a block of iron. Oh, I'm getting some... Oh, look at this. I got some... Whatever these things are. Whoa, my gosh, look at what I've done. Lapis comb, right. Can't really do that. Can't make any new bees. Sorry, but maybe we can use this? What is this? You want a basic machine frame? Can I do that? Basic machine frame. I think I can do that. I think that is a thing that I can do. I've got glass. More importantly, I've got sand. I'm not going to use that one piece of glass. It just sat up there. What have we got in the redstone furnace? Right, I was making stone. Well, make me some glass. Oh my gosh. This is useless stuff here. I don't need a strong box or a cache or a portable tank, but it's something to do. That's what it's for. That's what it will do. All right, and then a tin gear. All right, yeah, well, I can do that. I actually know the recipe for that right off the top of my head. We just need to have some tin. We've got plenty of that. We need to have some cobblestone. Need to have some wood to make sticks. We probably already have some sticks somewhere else. We have a stick. Not enough sticks, though. But I think there's a lot of different recipes to make these. I think you can do it like this, though, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there we go. Basic gear. And then we can surround that with tin. This is just one of the ways. There's other ways. This is the way I choose to do it. Tin gear. Okay, and then we'll get our glass out of here. Excellent. We've got plenty of it. We're going to have too much of it before too long, which is never a bad thing. Because I can remember a time when we never had enough of anything. And then a bit of iron. And that'll give us this thing. Oh my gosh, look at this. We're actually making progress. Look at this machine frame. Oh, it wants 2 of them, though. Of course it does. That's fine. I think we probably still have everything we need to make it. We just need some more sticks. We'll get some more sticks. And we'll add some more cobblestone. And we'll do it in the right order. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will give us our basic gear. We'll add some tin to that. And we'll get a tin gear. We'll add a little bit of glass. And a little bit of, there we go. We'll get that. Look at that. Look at that. It's good. What are these things? We got to pick one. What is it? What should we get? What, a portable tank? I don't know what to do with that. A cache? A strong box? Which chat? Live chat? You're making this decision for me. I don't know. Just do it. Holy crud! Where did this redstone come from? How long have I had this Get in there, redstone. All of you. Maybe not all of you. We might need some of you for later. I don't remember having blocks of redstone. I probably got it for a quest a long time ago, and then I didn't notice it. Oh my gosh, we can make bees. We can make all the bees. We can progress. It's not the end of the world. I mean, even though this is still not working, so we can't really progress down that storyline. All this time, it was just my own ignorance and blindness. Just, oh my gosh. I can't even. Wow. Just wow. Just wow. I don't, everyone's saying to get a portable tank. Strong box. There's not really anybody giving me any, so we're just gonna get a strong box. I don't know what it is. We got one now. We don't, what does it do? It looks pretty useless. Well, now we've got this useless strong box. Great. We'll just, we'll throw it over here. And, good. That's, you know what? That's, wait, we only got one? I thought we had 2. There's the other one. They don't stack. Pretty useless. Maybe we should have gone for the tanks. I think that's good for today. I think that we've gone from the last episode, which was just death and destruction, to this episode, which is just doom and gloom. The future is looking bright. I think that the future is looking bright. I've changed. The world is a brighter place. And next time, is going to be a brighter day. Be happy. We're going to be very happy. Because we're going to make some bees next time. And Arcas just did amazing. And thank you folks for watching. God bless you. I'll see you later. Goodbye.